The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, everybody, we're going to get started. Thanks for joining us today on our Rocket Cash Cyler webinar. If you could, those of you that know how to use your GoToWebinar system, if you could raise your hand that you can hear me okay. I'm going to record this. I want to make sure the audio is good coming across. Whoa, there's a lot of hands. Okay, thank you. There's a lot more on here than was registered, so that's kind of to be expected based on what you're about to hear. Welcome. My name is Gary Wood. I live out in Lake Tahoe, Nevada, where it's -3 right now, but it's good for skiing. We're going to talk about what in the heck is all this excitement about Rocket Cash Cyler. Well, can you say $5,000 cycle checks over and over and over and over for a one-time $315 investment? That's what we're going to talk about. Incredible products. We're going to kind of go through an overview here of how all this works, and hopefully you'll be as excited as all the people on this call are right now. So, you know, Rocket Cash Cyler, when I heard about this about a week and a half ago, I wasn't really clear on how these kind of boards work, but I was told that this one, because it has a 3x2 board and then goes to what's called a 2x2 board, that may or may not make any sense to you, but it will in a minute. That's what the excitement was about. It's just 10 times faster when you get to that 2x2 board to get paid quicker. So let's go ahead and get started and kind of give you an idea of what this is. It's without question in the entire world. There's a lot of stuff going on offshore now because of this. People are coming in like crazy. But it's the highest paying 2x3/2x2 hybrid program online. RCC, Rocket Cash Cyler, is a worldwide global company. So if you know anybody that just wants to make money anywhere, you can get them in this. RCC sells, I'm going to change this to say extremely unique advanced software and marketing products. I'm very much into this kind of thing with my 4 years experience with working with Google and some other companies. But wait till you see the products that you get. I know a lot of people aren't really that concerned with the products, but you have tremendous value here for your money when you get these products. And Rocket Cash is a simple system, which is always good, right? With very mass appeal, because basically if you can come in and get 2 people and you can teach them to get 2 people and all that, you're guaranteed to make $5,000. It's just a matter of how fast the first one pays and how many times you want it over and over and over. So I will tell you that if you get in and get 2, you're going to get $5,000. There's just no question about it. When that happens, you'll understand in a minute. It pays fast daily payouts. Now, we all like money fast. With what's going on in the industry and what's going on with the economy, imagine what $5,000 would do for you even once a month. So it's a really, really exciting, fast-moving program. There's less than 700 or 800 people now. It's been going since about the 17th of December. I was able to get involved just before the first of the year, and our team is just going nuts, this team that you're on. So what we're going to do now is kind of explain a little bit about the products. Top-notch products. I'm not sure if all of you don't use Skype very much. You need to shift that. A lot of things that happen in this industry are moving to Skype. Skype is a much faster way than email or texting or anything else. I use it every day, 100 times a day. But there's a Skype Ninja training course that's included with this program that you buy into. Now I'm going to go over the products now, and then we're going to go over the comp. But the Skype Ninja training course retails right now, you can go out there and buy it, is for $349, plus there's a $25 monthly fee. Now when you get it with us, it's included in the deal, no monthly. So you have it for life, you have a lifetime license. What this does is this goes in and allows you to scrape Skype for any kind of demographics or lists that you want. We'll cover a little bit more about that in a minute. The marketing software also is pretty sophisticated in terms of what it's called XSky. We're going to go over that in a second as well. I'm going to actually show you a live, real quick demo on how that works. But XSky is a software program that's tied to Skype that lets you send one message to all your Skype people at the same time. It could be hello, and then it's personalized to their first name. Happy New Year, whatever you want to send. But a lot of people have thousands and thousands and thousands of people on Skype. This is a really popular program that's purchased already out there on the open market. Also, you know what's going on with the products themselves. People are getting into this program because of the products. Now that says a lot. When you have an actual product that stands alone and it has a great value, that's really great. So those are the products right now. There's 3 more products coming. 2 will be going live by the end of the month, and the next one the next month. However, there's 2 gigantic announcements coming. So there's going to be more value for those of you that get in here and start to build and recruit, whether you use the products or not. All of this for a one-time payment of $315. Now, that's where the excitement just kind of starts, okay? There's Rocket Cash Cyler levels. Now, what you do is when you come in, you're probably familiar with what's called a force matrix, where the first person of the company comes in, and then everybody else is forced underneath them, and this thing fills. And if they pay a subscription, you get paid checks every week or every month or every day. This is kind of a reverse force matrix. It's a force matrix upside down is the way the analogy I use. Everybody comes in, and this is the first board. There's 2 boards, and then you get the $5 grand. Now, on this board, when this is done, you make $300. I'm going to show you that in a second. But it's pretty simple. It's a 2x3, and there's an 8-line, a 4-line, and a 2-line. Everybody comes in, and they start on the 8-line. When that fills up, the board splits. You get pushed up to the 4-line. When that fills, you get the board splits, and you get up to the 1-line, and then you get paid. So here's kind of how it works. Say you start, and you join, and that's you right there. You happen to fall in on this board in the 5th position on the 8-line. Everybody comes in at the 8-line and one of those positions on the A board. Now, what's really exciting about this is that I, for example, have recruited 6 directs already. Everybody just needs to get 2. So if you get in and you get 2 people, you're qualified. And your rocket, we'll show you that in a second, turns red. And once you're qualified, you're going to make money, okay, a lot of it. So you want to recruit people that can get 2. You really don't want to just kind of give this thing away and say, well, just come in and just fill spots. You really want to focus on people that can get 2, and then you want those people that get 2. It's as simple as that. Everybody gets 2. Everybody gets paid nonstop. It's amazing. So now we know that doesn't happen in a perfect world. So a lot of the people that I have on board and people on our team, I'm telling them, I said, listen, I will recruit 100 people to this in the next 30 days. I've got 6 already directs. I only needed 2. So I'm giving sponsorship to other people in my lineage, in other words, downline from me, to help them get pushed up as well. So what does that mean? Can you count on that? Nope. But if you're working, and when I'm doing, I'm saying, look, if you'll get 1, I'll get 1. So this is entirely about helping other people get pushed up on these boards. And it is the most exciting, fast-paced deal I've ever seen, regardless of how great the products are. Now, I love the products because I'm into that kind of stuff, scrape the internet for names, you know, all that kind of stuff. I love the success library, which I'll show you in a second as well. But this is where the excitement and the money kind of happens. So what I want to do is fill out and show you how this works. On the 8-line, now you see it's full. So all these people are recruiting people. When all these people together fill up this line, magic happens. Now what happens is you get pushed up, okay? Now in this case, because you got qualified, you got your 2 people, you're actually going to get jumped. They have a little feature called a rocket booster, and that means if you're red when you're down here and the people above you on the next line are not qualified or red, you skip them. You jump past them and you come up to the 2 line. So that's what you want to do. You want to get in and you want to get your 2 people like right now, today, within an hour. That's the key to moving up and getting paid the bigger money faster. So here we show that this person, this is you, you started, you got 2, you jumped up, and you passed some people. Now what's going to happen is it gets kind of exciting, right? Now you get up on the top of the thing, and that's the pay line. That's where the money starts to get paid out. So once you start here and you get moved up on the board and you're on the pay line, you're going to see that, let's do the math here. A lot of people are curious and they wanted me to do the math. I said, well, it's pretty simple. Everybody pays $315 to get in, but it's really $300 to get you on the board. 15 bucks per position is admin. It goes to make the company money. The owner of the company that developed all the software and the products pays out 94.5% in this program. So that's where the 15 bucks comes in. So if everybody here, 8 people times 300 bucks, there's your $2,400. That's where the $2,400 came from. Everybody paying their $315 that comes in, and the 15 on each one goes to admin, and there's 300 left. 300 times these 8 people is the $2,400. It's pretty simple. At this moment, when you hit this pay line, you are, see, Skype is going so much I can never turn it off. You get paid 300 bucks. It goes instantly in your account, and you get paid. You can do whatever you'd like with it. Spend it, buy another position, whatever you want to do. So that's what happens when you reach the top of the pay line on the 2x3 board. What we recommend is you get a $300 e-pin and buy another position and follow your sponsor onto the next deal. And that way you have multiple positions making $5,000 over and over and over. There's already people making crazy money, and this is since December 17th. So when this money is paid, right, now this is the net money, because remember the 15 bucks per position paid the company for the products. Pretty cool, huh? So the math is easy. $2,400 comes in, 300 of it is cash, 300 of it is an e-pin, and there's 1,800 left, right? 1,800 plus 6 is 2,400. So this is actually money that you made, but instead of paying you, they re-enter you into the Rocket 2x2. So you have automatic, you never pay any more than $315 one time, and now that 1,800 gets you entry into the big board called the 2x2, the Rocket level 2x2. So that just happened. Here you are. You're starting. Now you notice there's a lot fewer spots because it's a 2x2 board. This is the big difference in this program, and the products are awesome, remember. So here you are. You're starting. Now remember how you got here. You were over here on the 2x3. You made your way up through it. A lot of help from your friends up above, right? Now look what happened. Now you're on the big board, the 2x2 board. Once you're on this board, you never go back to a 2x2 board for your position. Okay? You can buy other positions that start on the 2x3, but once a position gets to the 2x2, you just keep going back into the 2x2, back into the 2x2, 5,000 bucks, back into the 2x2, and it just keeps going. So if you have a team of sponsored leaders that are following you, guess what? They qualify you every time you hit the 2x2 board again and again and again. This is happening over and over and over. And we've got check deposits to show you. So here's you. You got onto the 2x2. That's really what you wanted to do. So now what happens? Well, obviously these things get filled, right? So as people are coming behind you from the 2x3, they're graduating to the 2x2. You can see this 4 line now. Instead of an 8 line, it's only a 4 line, and it filled. Well, then guess what happens? You move up, remember? And guess what this position is? Ding, 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 payday. That's where you want to get. So you move from here to here, right? The board splits. You get up to the top. Once you get to the top, you get 5,000 bucks. Now it's paid out like this. Once you're up there in that position, as the first person on this board, 4 lines paid, boom, you get 1,000 transferred. Within a few minutes or a day or two, whenever the next one gets filled in on this board of yours, boom, you get another 1,000. When this one's filled, boom, another 1,000. And when the last one's filled on your 2x2 board, you get 2,000 more. Folks, that's $5,000. And you really made $6,300, because if you do the math of people entering here, remember 1,800, 1,800, and so forth, you get 5,000 paid in this manner, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. We can show you the deposits. But you also get re-entry into, guess what, another 2x2 board. So you start again all over. Let me make sure I said that a couple times. Once you're on the 2x2 board, you get paid when you're at the top, 1, 2,000, 3,000, 4, 5,000. You really made 6,800, okay? But this 1,800, they pay the 5. They say, we're going to. This is your ticket back into another 2x2 board to get 5,000 again. Now, if that doesn't let you lose some sleep, I don't know what will. So that's how the boards work. There's a lot of different strategies and stuff. This is just a call to get you going and get you qualified, like fast. So they have great products. Now, at this moment, I just want to show you a couple other things up from the products that are out there. Here is I'll give you an example of the Success Library. In your back office, once you have once you're in for 315, one of the things you get is the Success Library. Now, I've been around a while, and I've been listening to all kinds of books. I think working on yourself is very important. So this program has tons of books from Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Joel Osteen, Zig Ziglar, Tom Hopkins. All the sales training from Tom Hopkins is here. It's right there. I mean, everything you could, and these are awesome. You can download them, and I have my kids listening to these now. This by itself, folks, is worth $1,700 if you were to buy them individually, because I checked. I mean, Robert Key, I mean, every single thing, you know, there's some Tony Robbins stuff. Every one of his, let's take Tom Hopkins since I'm very familiar with his training. You open him up and you look, it's got every module of everything Tom Hopkins has ever done right here. You can download all of those. It's just unbelievable value that you get. Let's talk about the back office a little bit. When you first start, okay, you can open up your board and you can actually look down at your downline tree. That's what you just saw there. So it wants me to log back in. That's cool. Hold on. So I'm going to log back into my back office and just kind of give you a real brief overview here of how this works. It's pretty sophisticated. You check all your boards and stuff, like here's the current board that I'm on now. Here's all the little colors, like the boards we just went over. This is a blank position. It's not filled. Red is qualified. That's what you want to have as a red rocket. If you have one of your two, you're blue. If you have none of your two, you're green, and so forth. Okay? Now, what's interesting about the boards as well is that you can also have a click here on called a downline tree, and you can check everybody that's in your entire organization now. And there's more stuff coming. The Skype, the XSky, let me pull that up real quick. This is the XSky software that I told you that works with sending multiple things to all of your different Skype contacts. So this is not a product training call. I just want to give you some real knowledge of these products are real, and boy are they exciting. So let's pull this back up and kind of finish off, and we'll take some questions. Again, there's a lot of people that are just, I have two people that are interested in buying the XSky software because it's normally $349 and $25 a month. I said, look, for $315, it's yours for life. And then they go, oh, I'll get it. And I said, well, do you really know what this is all about? And they said, no. And then after a conversation, they don't care that much about the products. Well, they do, but they don't. So I'm sure you're following me. So great products, Skype Ninja, marketing software, Success Library. I showed you more and more products coming. Let's go and talk about a little more about the high paying. Again, as a wrap-up, it's the first 2x3 and then goes to a 2x2 hybrid that pays out over 94.5% to its members. It's worldwide. You can recruit anybody that has a computer. Okay, you really don't even need a computer. You just need 315, right, and be able to get two in. So you can build your teams worldwide, and you get paid every day. I mean, really fast. So that's one of the best things about it. So what you need to decide now. Well, I have a lot of people that said, I'm in, and I got two right now. So now it's a matter of just getting them in. But so it's moving very fast, everybody. So get back to the person that got you on the call. Get all your questions answered. Ask them how you can get placed in one of these boards like now. Because if you wait, remember, you can get jumped. You don't want to wait to get your two. You want to get your two now. It's as simple as this. Get in, get your two, and teach that downline, and you're done. That's really as simple as I can make it. And after studying this for a couple weeks with some really talented people I have on our team, that's the bottom line. You need to really focus on just getting in and getting qualified fast. Because if everybody's excited that's on the team already, and there's a few people that have got $5,000 checks and $100 checks or $300 checks, imagine when everybody starts getting multiple $5,000 checks. You think they're going to get excited and do some stuff then? That's what you're going to see next week. So if you can't, if they don't answer, call them, keep calling them, hammer them. You got to get back in, and you got to get involved quickly. Now we do have, obviously the faster you respond and the higher you'll get placed in one of these boards, but plug into what we're doing also with our team. We have a new Skype chat room.